Hey, it's me trying to get back to being that guide of light, helping all of us through the night. I haven't touched on this in a while because I don't know, I just haven't really thought about it. But how others can project their energy onto us. And a lot of people would be like, what? Life doesn't work like that. But when somebody sends ill wishes your way, they talk smack about you, they get others to turn against you, and this is all normally out of spite, jealousy, hatred, calling them out. One thing I've learned about narcissists is they don't have to physically know your group of people to affect the way that people view you. And I did not used to believe that way. But there's a certain girl I went to school with, and we were friends, more like frenemies, but she always picked at me. And then we started reconnecting a couple years ago, and I started realizing something's not right about her. Like, she was a fake spiritual individual. She always trashed people, real hateful. And I cut her out of my life. But before I had done that, I had welcomed her into my home. She hung out with the guy I was dating at the time and myself. And oddly, my relationship began to fall apart. A lot of fighting going on, police being called, just things that weren't like that. It hadn't gotten that bad. We had issues like every relationship, but we often worked them out. And I realized a lot of things came to transpire when I said no more. Like, I don't want to be your friend. This isn't working for me. And it's almost like my life just went ba-boom, And things happen mainly around the moon phases. I've noticed things like my energy changes, even down to last night. I've woken up quite a few times before yesterday, feeling off, knowing something's coming my way. I've tried burning my incense, and at this point, I honestly need to sage my whole entire house down again, because it's those negative energies people send your way, or they're sending them my way, not yours. Not this individual affecting you. She's affecting me and trying to affect every good aspect of my life, trying to make me second guess myself, trying to destroy my confidence, trying to make me feel crazy to appear crazy, And I know this sounds crazy to a lot of people that don't believe in the things that I'm talking about, but some people do need to hear this, because you have to be very leery of who you trust. If somebody gives you a bad vibe, don't second guess it. That is you being given an innate sense that says this person can destroy you if you stay around them. It's just like that one rotten fruit can spoil the whole basket. And we can actually end up losing our blessings when we entertain devils. And a long time ago, I had to learn I can't love everybody, because devils don't deserve to be loved on. And when I started getting that understanding for myself, I started drawing back more and more from people around me, because I started seeing the true side of who they were. And it's really hard to accept the fact that we have friends, family, co-workers, bosses, political figures, you can go down the list, but of people that are just rotten, dark souls that aren't trying to better themselves, and instead they're focusing their energies on tearing down people that are trying to heal themselves and become more successful with themselves. And like I said, just be very, very careful of who you're trusting. And you don't even have to allow them access to you. You just have to get to a lower vibrational state for them to be able to attack you. And honestly, like, my job had been wearing me down. And little by little each day, it was like things were stacking up higher and higher. And instead of me going, you know, you're strong, you're going to make it, it became like, oh, this again. Oh, more of this. Holding everything in my body and feeling pain and stress and worry and steadily losing hope, giving up on faith. And after last night, a lot has been realized for me. And I'm telling you, I feel like I walked through the streets of hell last night. And I haven't been in that state of mind in a long time. I have not had a panic attack like that. I think I've only had one other time in my life where that happened. And it occurred because not knowing what's going to happen, feeling hopeless, feeling like I'm being left out by the divine. And that's on me. That's not the reality of the situation. But that comes down to what this person is trying to project into my life. And I keep wanting so badly to call her out by name because I'm pretty sure she watches me. She's always been a hater, but she knows the energy I possess. She got a lot of unwarranted attention just for being on my side. And she would abuse that to where she would berate me in front of people, especially after getting that little bit of attention. But then they'd turn from her and come to me, and I wasn't interested, you know. She tried to make me appear promiscuous and making bad choices. And being in her energy, I did make bad choices. Not on that scale, but the ways that I just let all inhibitions go and said, fuck it, let's party, you know. So be careful. People will affect you in the way that you perceive life, the way that you perceive yourself. And I'm just trying to give you a fair warning because this is a lesson learned from me. And not everybody needs to, I mean, I guess everybody will learn the lesson at some point. This is kind of cliff notes that if you ever get around to learning the lesson, just learn to protect yourself. Learn to cleanse your spirit, your aura. Learn to charge your energy. Learn to cleanse your home. Learn to try to think positive, stay prayed up, you know. Meditate, which I'm so bad about that. I try to meditate, and I do sometimes, but it really needs to become a more continuous practice, just like going to the gym, which I don't do that either. I work out at home here in my room, but that's about it. But either way, enough about me. Like I said, just a little warning that we all got to be careful. We all got to start seeing the devil in human form so we can say, oh no, you can go back to hell where you came from. So sending you peace, love, and light. Still trying to build myself back up and let go of all these murky energies that are not my own. So with that, return to sender. Sending peace, love, and light. Bye-bye.